My name is Dr. Fawn McNeil-Haber, and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist here at Brave Mind Psychological Services in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. I am passionate about working with food allergy families to live brave and embrace life. Today, I want to talk to you about 7 points to help take the trauma out of an anaphylactic reaction for your child. Anyone who's had the experience of their child having a food allergy reaction knows the anxiety inherent in that experience. It can be worrisome red marks on your child's face, to hives, to a full-blown anaphylactic reaction. Indeed, 40% of children who have food allergies will experience an anaphylactic reaction. And us as parents, we work really hard to be prepared. And so, in that vein, I wish to provide you with 7 steps to help take the traumatic reaction out of that experience for your child. Step 1, carry your epinephrine. You should always have a twin pack with that second epi being for a biphasic reaction. Number 2, have a plan. Know your plan. Have reviewed the plan with your allergist. This is particularly important because when an emergency happens, the body goes into a fight or flight reaction. It's ready to go. The adrenaline's pumping, and it can be very difficult to learn new material, which is why it's important to have already had a plan and to have the steps laid out so you know what to do. Number 3, practice that plan. Once again, when we're talking about a situation like an anaphylactic reaction, it causes our body to gear up into an emergency mode. There is a threat, there is a danger, the body goes into fight or flight, it needs to do something. Cortisol is pumping into our system, adrenaline, and we need to know what to do. It's hard to access material that hasn't been well learned. And this is why it's important for you to practice your plan. Know the plan and practice. Get the kids involved. Get them comfortable with an epinephrine pen. Use that trainer to pretend to put it into a fruit, or have them practice on expired epinephrine into an orange. Make sure that family members know where to put the epinephrine, as well as practice with younger kids about how you will hold them if you ever have to do it. You want to keep this light for them, fun for them, so that it's something that they can learn without having the fear. Number 4, you need to have nerves of steel. What? Anaphylactic reaction, nerves of steel? Huh? Yes, you need to have nerves of steel because your children are watching you. If you have other children, they're watching you too. And they're going to pick up if you seem chaotic, don't know what's going on, and start to panic. And so part of preventing a traumatic reaction for your child is you seeming to be in control, that you know what to do next, even if you're figuring it out along the way. So you want to have nerves of steel, have that cool, calm, collected, this is what we're going to do, got to get it done, firm way of being. That doesn't mean that you're pretending that nothing's wrong and that you're not necessarily validating your child's fear. It just means that you are singularly focused on getting the job done and taking care of your child and being emotionally together for them. Indeed, part of this nerves of steel is being able to calm your child to attempt, perhaps, to slow down a reaction. And indeed, you will have your opportunity to fall apart later. Number 5, positive reinforcement. You want to be giving your child positive reinforcement about whatever they're doing. If they took the EpiPen, they were a champ. If they let the doctors watch them in the emergency room for 4 hours, great job. You laid down so mommy could give you the EpiPen. Anything that they did was absolutely spectacular. You want to let them know that they were a champ. Now, you will have the opportunity later to talk about perhaps things that could have been improved. But during the course of the reaction, you want to be focused on the things that your child is doing well. For me, I can remember this looking like my child throwing up and me telling them, Great job. Your body wants to get out whatever's in there that it just doesn't want anymore. Good job. You just keep letting it out. And really having to provide that reinforcement even though we're feeling scared. And this can be done in lots of different ways. I remember us going on an ambulance ride. We've never been on an ambulance ride. Let's check this out. So, while you don't want to be necessarily disingenuous, being able to positively reinforce your child along the way can be very helpful. Number 6, talk to your child about what happened afterwards. Allow them the opportunity to tell their story, how they see it about what happened. Let them include all the various emotions that they were feeling. Talk about those emotions and let them out. If they were scared, if they were confused, if they were completely panicked, let them talk about it and create a narrative of it. You could draw a picture, you can write it. Either way, it gives them the chance to start their story, go through the tough parts, and come to the conclusion where they come home and they're safe, and that you guys can come down and learn from the experience. After you review the things that you have learned from the experience, you guys can talk about what you're going to do better next time. You want to be careful not to become overprotective because this can create additional insecurity in your child that maybe we can't handle what there is to come. But step by step, you should get back into life and living and doing the things that are important to you. Finally, be prepared for the tsunami of emotions that come for you as the parent after your child has experienced an anaphylactic reaction. In my next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what this experience is and what to do about it. The information in this video is meant to be educational and does not guarantee to prevent a traumatic reaction in response to anaphylaxis. If you are worried about your child, you should reach out to a mental health professional who specializes in trauma and food allergies. Thank you so much for listening to this video. If it resonates for you, if you think that it will resonate for someone else, share it with them. And visit us at bravemindsnj.com. Thanks.